I'm just an old man.
Oh, welcome, old man. Welcome to the Pod Cafe.
I hurt my back very recently.
Doing what?
Playing with children.
That seems creepy.
No, I just hurt my back like an old man. Because I don't lift like super heavy really anymore. I do a lot of kettlebell stuff and whatever. So I was lifting heavy the other day. And it felt really good while I was doing it. But then 2 days later, I was sprinting around playing tag with these kids at jiu-jitsu. And they like to climb on my back while I run. And I hurt my back.
Wow. You sound like an old man.
Yeah.
What a problem.
Much. Yeah.
So what are you going to do about it? I just came from the chiropractor. Maybe you should go see a chiropractor.
I was thinking about it, but, like, do they do muscle stuff, too? Because it's definitely a muscle thing. It's not, like, a bone thing.
Yeah, mine's called Muscle and Joint Chiropractic. And so he's currently helping me fix my knee pain by working on my, like, leg muscles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's significantly better since it started, so I've been just, like, giving it time. But, yeah, maybe I will. I don't know.
Bummer.
I actually have been fell into a hole of watching chiropractic adjustments on YouTube the other day.
Oh. So now you think you can do it?
No. It's just like weirdly satisfying to watch it.
That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
What kind of coffee are you drinking?
I'm actually not.
You're not drinking coffee?
No, I'm not, but we do like other caffeine stuff here sometimes, right?
Yeah, what are you drinking?
So
are you drinking that squirting Mio thing again?
No, well, no. Yes and no.
Okay.
I am drinking a Mio product, but it's not a squirting thing. It's a powder you put in your water.
I don't think I like the consistent use of the word squirting.
Okay, well, it's a powder, so I'm not doing any of that.
Okay.
And it's called Mio Energy, and there's caffeine and B vitamins in it, and it's black cherry flavored, and there's 120 milligrams of caffeine in it, which is pretty good. It's a pretty solid amount.
What flavor is it?
Black cherry.
Black cherry. I don't think I'd like that. Does it taste like cough syrup, or do you think it's like...
Tastes like...
Looks like tomato juice.
It tastes a little bit like cough syrup.
Oh, I hate that.
It's not like the best tasting thing ever. I don't really know why. I really was expecting it to be better tasting, but it's not the greatest, but it's a nice little break from coffee, actually.
Wow. I think so. You know, I was on vacation for 2 weeks, hence the break in our releasing here. But I was in Spain and Portugal, and they just drink espressos all day, all damn day. You're just grabbing another espresso. So
that's my kind of place.
It was awesome, but I was like missing like the treat of a coffee drink. So I'm drinking a sugar-free vanilla latte from Starbucks with coconut milk. It's like my go-to treat drink.
Treat drink?
Mm-hmm. So good.
Sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it is.
Nice.
Yeah. So other things in Spain and Portugal?
Yeah, why don't we just talk about that a little bit? How long were you gone? A week?
2 weeks.
Days?
I was gone for 2 weeks. Yep. 2 full weeks.
2 whole weeks?
Yep. Okay, first of all, it's an 11-hour flight to get there, which goes surprisingly quick, must say. So that's my one anecdote. Sounds long, goes quick.
What'd you do on the flight?
I took some sleeping pills so that I could watch a movie for a little bit, and then I fell asleep, and then I read a book, and then I fell asleep again, and then we were there.
Did you get up and move around at all?
I went to the bathroom, but not really.
That's it? 11 hours just sitting in the same spot?
Well, sleeping for a lot of it. It's like when you sleep for 8 hours, like...
Yeah, but you can, like, lay down and stuff when you sleep.
Yeah. I just kind
Ugh.
of...
I don't like sitting for that long.
Well, I was on an aisle, so I probably could have gotten up and walked around a little bit. Oh, actually, this is crazy. Kind of forgot about this. This is actually hilarious. So on the way there, in the row in front of me, there's like this woman sleeping, and all of a sudden I'm like woken up by all these lights that keep being turned on, and they like carry this woman out of her chair and lay her down in the aisle. Mm-hmm. And then they're like trying to wake her up. They're like calling over the intercom asking if there's any doctors on board. And it's this whole like crazy medical emergency thing. And then when they finally get her to wake up, she's like, "What the fuck, guys? I was just sleeping."
What the hell?
Like these people thought this woman was like dead. And she was just like hard asleep.
Who called for help?
I have no idea. It was so funny. But she didn't really speak English. Oh, she spoke Spanish, so no English. And the flight attendants, I think, spoke both English and Spanish, so they were like trying to talk to her, but like literally she was just sleeping. But then I think something weird happened. Like maybe she had like some sort of like sleeping condition of some sort. I don't know what that would be. But anyway, it happened one more time during the flight where everyone was panicking and we were like crowding around this woman again. But we didn't move her to the floor. Same woman. We didn't move her to the floor this time. It was so strange.
What was the problem?
No idea, because it was in a language I couldn't understand, but no idea. And it was so strange.
It had to be a medicated sleep, right?
Yeah. I mean, she was like hard asleep.
Nobody in the world just naturally sleeps that deep. Where you can be picked up, unless you're a baby, where you be picked up and put on the aisle, and people are, what, were they like giving her CPR or something?
They were like, "Hello," like tapping her face, like, "You wake up."
Why?
They thought she was dead. She was just sleeping hard.
Didn't people see her chest moving?
I'm not sure. I was like half asleep because of my medicated sleep that I just couldn't handle it.
Well, I'm curious, after the first time it happened again. Mm-hmm. How did they not just think, oh, she's just sleeping again?
I'm not sure.
What was going on that made it so, like, you didn't investigate at all?
No, not really.
On an 11-hour flight, you didn't investigate at all?
They were interrupting my attempt at sleeping because when we landed, I needed to be, like, awake because of the time change. I needed to be, like, awake, ready to go to dinner, stuff like that. So I was like, I have to sleep. Yeah. So that was kind of funny on the flight. Other things that I think are interesting. This is more specific to Barcelona, I think. But actually, I have a couple things. The lifestyles there, I think they're onto something. So in Barcelona, everybody wakes up around, like, 10 a.m., I think they go to work. Unclear what the working life is like. But everybody has like a siesta. Mm-hmm. You know, everyone takes a nap around 3 p.m.
Yep.
And then we have dinner at like 11 p.m. And then we go to the nightclubs around 2 to 3. And then we stay there until 6 and then we go home.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's like that in Italy too.
It's nuts.
It's just way more lax, and nobody's in a hurry.
No one's in a hurry, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And then in Granada, their culture of food is like everywhere you go, it's free tapas. So you get you know what tapas are? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you get like a dish for every drink you buy. So you just get wasted because you're like playing tapas roulette trying to figure out what's going to be the next dish. So you're like, I guess we need another drink.
Because you get it for free.
Yeah. So there's that.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a great countries, both Spain and Portugal. I'd recommend going. There's some beautiful things there, like the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, the Alhambra in Granada, the Plaza de España in Sevilla. Beautiful things. These are like, landmark monumental things, churches, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah. Architecture. Got it.
But like art and architecture, pretty things.
Sure.
Everything.
Yeah. Well, architecture is a form of art.
Yeah, but I just feel like in the United States, it's like functional.
Yeah, we're all about function.
Nothing's that like beautiful, which I think is a bummer.
Nothing?
What's like the most beautiful U.S. monument?
What about Mount Rushmore?
You think that's beautiful? There's like white dudes' faces on a rock.
Faces. Do you know how hard that was?
Probably it's similar to like an ice sculpture.
No. Do you know it's in a mountain? It's on the side of a mountain.
To be honest, I've never seen it. I also feel like I don't feel the need to. Ever.
What about...
Ooh, what are you going to try and pull out here?
I mean, people from other countries think our skylines are beautiful. We don't have... Nobody has skylines like us.
Oh. I think they're recognizable, but I don't know if I'd call them beautiful.
What about... I mean, like, the church at Loyola is probably comparable to things in other countries.
Yeah. I feel like churches are always pretty beautiful, but there's not like a huge one that's amazing.
I mean, huge as in big or huge as in famous?
Both. Have you ever seen the Sagrada Familia? It's beautiful.
No.
It's on my Instagram. Check my pics.
Have you ever seen Notre Dame?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't anymore.
I know, but I went last year. So I have seen it.
Did you see the Hunchback?
No, but I went inside and saw where the fire was. Not personally the fire, but, pre-fire.
Yeah.
Pre-fire
You started
location.
the fire?
No, construction workers did.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, which one's better, Barcelona or Granada?
Well, so I went to Barcelona, Granada, Sevilla, and Porto. I think I liked Barcelona and Porto the best, but generally I'm kind of like a big city person. So those are kind of my, and Porto's not that big city. Porto essentially felt like a little more European version of San Francisco. It was like pretty hilly. Houses look similar, but Barcelona is like a big city, pretty cool. Yeah, that was my jam.
Where did you guys stay over there?
Airbnbs.
Mm-hmm. Were you in like were you one of the natives or were you around a bunch of tourists?
I mean, we stay in like someone's apartment, but we stay like in the center of places so that we're kind of close, like walking distance to all the sites we want to go to,
Uh-huh. So
kind of with the natives, but near the tourists.
Okay.
You feel me?
Sure. So, like, what kind of things did you guys do there besides go look at churches?
We ate a lot of potatoes and this bread with, like, tomatoes on it. It's like a thing.
Okay. Sounds like something you could do here.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you do?
We ate a lot of seafood, too.
Sure.
In Sevilla, we watched the flamenco dancers. Like, went to a flamenco show.
Flamenco?
Yeah.
Or flamingo?
Flamenco. The dancing.
Oh, well, what's a flamenco dancer?
Why don't you look it up?
In its strictest sense, is a professionalized art form based on the various folkloric music traditions of southern Spain in the autonomous communities of Andalusia,
Mm-hmm.
Extremadura, and Murcia. Oh, that's not what it is. It's Murcia.
Mm-hmm. Not Murcia.
It refers to these musical traditions and more modern musical styles, so they just dance.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what this is. Flamenco. I know the dresses.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize the dresses. Were they like? Was it like a performance or?
Yeah, it was actually like really cool. So we went to this like bar, and they do a show at this bar, but so that the band comes in that's like playing the instrument, and then there's like the girl with the dress, and So they're getting ready to start, and they start with like, the guy does like an intro, like, we're gonna do this show, blah blah blah, and then he's like, no phones, no recording, no talking, just watch and enjoy the culture.
Strict.
And it was cool. I was like, that's great. Like, people need to just like sit and enjoy some culture and, you know, get off their phones for a minute.
Why didn't you want anyone to record?
I don't know, because they didn't want like a bunch of posts happening. They just wanted you to like enjoy what they were performing, you know? Be present.
Sure.
You follow?
I get it, kind of.
Why? You want to just be videoed at all times?
No, I actually don't. I actually don't take pictures or videos ever when I travel anywhere or when I do anything, really. Just because I do feel that way. I feel like I'd rather just see it in person than see it through a camera lens.
Yeah.
Any experience, but I don't know, some people, now you don't have like pictures you can show grandkids and stuff.
I mean, I have a lot of pictures of the rest of the trip. We took like 600 pictures a day or so.
That's too many.
I know.
That's too many.
Between
pictures.
the three of us, you know, like 200 pics each.
The 200 is too many.
It's a lot of pictures. I agree. So yeah, that's my story for you. What's happening with you?
So it was a lot of drinking, tapas, and
Big churches.
big churches. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, that's cool.
It was cool. I enjoyed it.
Why were you guys taking each other's vitals while you were over there?
Because, so, I have a Fitbit watch.
Yeah.
And my friends have Apple Watches. And we were always, like, we were walking a ton. And then I'd be like, oh, my heart rate's elevated. And then we would all check our heart rates periodically to see where we were at. Because it was kind of fascinating that we all had, like, extremely different resting heart rates. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just wild.
Were they all in the average range?
What's the average range?
The average range of a normal resting heart rate is 60 to 90.
No. So I'm below it.
Okay.
My other friend Katie is even more below me. And then Farah is probably in that mix, but she's pretty high end of that mix.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm below it too. I'm typically around 52.
Oh, that's me too.
Yeah.
I'm a 52er. My friend's like a 40.
That's crazy. Is she like a marathon runner?
No.
No? Usually
quite the opposite, really.
With lower resting heart rates are like well-conditioned athletes.
I mean, she's a volleyball player. But she runs like a 13-minute mile.
That's long. That's slow.
That's why I said she's not a marathon runner.
Yeah. I think I could walk a 13-minute mile.
Same. I think I did that today. Yeah.
Huh.
So that's why we were taking our vitals, because we were just walking a lot, you know? We got like over 20,000 steps in every day.
Sure.
But, yeah.
I mean, what's the public transit like?
Barcelona was super easy. We took a train, except for this chick. It's like a pretty high, like, you get targeted as being a tourist as soon as you start speaking English, and then they try to rob you. Yeah. So this girl tried to, like, open my purse, and then I pushed her.
Nice.
Yeah. And then...
and then what? She ran away?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was pretty chill. But it was super easy to ride the trains in Barcelona. And then in Granada, it was small enough that we just pretty much walked everywhere. We Ubered once. And then Sevilla, we pretty much walked everywhere. Porto, we walked everywhere. So it was really only Barcelona when we needed transit. Yeah. And then we just Ubered to the airports. Mm-hmm.
Easy. They have Uber over there, huh?
Not in all cities. They didn't have it in Barcelona, which is kind of weird, but they had it in Granada and Sevilla and Porto, but not Barcelona, which is weird because that's like a big city.
Yeah. Just Uber, or do they have Lyft and stuff too?
I think just Uber. Mm-hmm.
I took a Lyft last week. I think it was last week. I was in Colorado on a case, and we went into town, and first of all, we were at this tiny little airport where the only Lyft or Uber available was 20 minutes away. So, and they have to like specifically drive out to the airport.
Are there no taxis?
No, it's like a 3-gate airport. Like
That's
3 or 4
weird.
gates. Yeah. There's like shuttles to hotels and stuff, but we were trying to get into town. But so this Lyft comes and picks us up, and it's this super old guy, like 70s or 80. He's got like a nasal cannula, like the oxygen in your nose.
Oh yeah.
He's got that going. And what are you doing? I'm trying to tell a story, and you're just what on Instagram?
Sorry, a thing was playing. Okay, continue. Old man nasal things.
Anyway, and he's driving us to town.
What town is this?
Durango.
Never heard of it. I'm gonna look it up.
It's pretty small, but so he's driving us, and then like halfway there, all of a sudden this little nose starts peeking out of the passenger front seat. And then
the fuck?
All of a sudden there's a little dog climbing back on our laps. And it's this
so
tiny
weird.
little dog. I don't know what kind of dog it was. And her name, it was a girl, and her name was, I don't remember, but it was his like service dog.
Oh.
But it was
wow,
like,
this is
I
like
don't know what
straight
it's
up
for.
middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you Google Durango, Colorado, the image that comes up with like the city is like a steamship or like a steam train.
A steam train?
Yeah, like you know those like it looks like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all. And then some snow.
Oh yeah, I see.
What is going on? Nothing
Yeah,
is.
there's not a whole lot there.
Doesn't appear to be. I don't even understand what state this is. I mean, yeah, it's Colorado, but like it's also on the corner of New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah.
Is it?
Yeah, like zoom out. It's like pretty much just the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, I was taking a kid to yeah, it's almost in New Mexico. It's just on that bottom left corner. But yeah, I was taking a kid to a wilderness program there. So
Looks very wildernessy, so.
yeah. Anyway, so his service dog came back and sat on our lap, and it was very funny because
Was he like, oh, sorry?
no.
He was just like, this is chill, you're gonna love it.
He was like, yeah, she's gonna hang out with
Yeah,
you.
she's just gonna sit there.
We're like, all right.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was funny because the drivers in Durango, Colorado, are clearly very different from the ones in Chicago.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you also said you were gonna tell me about this 3-year-old?
Yeah, so there's this 3-year-old in jiu-jitsu that I coach. I don't know, it's really funny. So he's 3 years old, and he's got like, I don't know what his deal is. He doesn't speak very well. Can't really like, I don't know, he just doesn't talk.
Like, are we concerned or?
I mean, he goes to see a speech therapist, and like he can say things, but not good. Like to the level where a 3-year-old should.
Okay.
Anyway, he likes me a lot. He got his haircut to look like mine.
Aww.
And yeah, he was very excited to show me. And he told his speech therapist about me, and she had to email his mom, like, who is this Coach Nick? And he gets super excited whenever I'm there. He'll, like, last time he was doing jiu-jitsu on the ground, and then he yelled, he's like, Coach Nick! I was like, yeah, what's up? He goes, hi. He just like saying hi to me. He always, like, no matter what's going on, whenever I come in or whenever he leaves, he has to come give me a hug and, like, trying to make 3? Up this, like, he's 3, like, this secret handshake. He's just
so cute.
Yeah, he's adorable. But I've been thinking recently, it's like put me in an interesting position now, I think, for the first time, where, like, a child actually, like, sees me as a role model.
Oh, what are you gonna do with this power?
It's a little scary. Like, I can literally impact this kid's life, and, like, I'm just going to, whether I want to or not, because he's kind of put me in that position.
Yeah, choose wisely how you do this.
Yeah, so it's just it's an interesting situation. His parents are perplexed about why he likes me so much.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it is kind of confusing.
Okay, well, I'm pretty likable.
I know, but, like, to a 3-year-old? What do they even know at 3?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, he really likes superheroes. I don't
so maybe he thinks you look like a superhero.
We fight each other when he comes in.
That's cute.
Yeah, he just, like, pretends to beat me up, or he'll do things like pretend to be Captain America, and he'll use his arms as shields, and then he, like, holds his arm out, and I have to, like, punch his shield. He does to block it. Yeah, he's silly. And his sister's actually really good. She's, like,
is she 3
or something?
Oh, she's 8.
No, she's like 8 or maybe younger. I don't remember, but she's pretty good. But yeah, it's just really interesting. I don't know. I've never been in that kind of position before.
Yeah. I wonder how long they'll, like, stick around, you know? Because, like, sometimes if you're just, like, so early in his life, like, by the time he's 10, his parents will be like, you probably don't remember this, but you used to be obsessed with this guy, you know?
Yeah, I was trying to talk to Lisa when I was 4 in Taekwondo. There was a guy there who was younger, and he worked at, like, the Bartlett Library or something. He had to be, like, a teenager in high school or something. And I remember really liking him, kind of in the same way, but I can't remember his name for the life of me, and Lisa didn't seem to remember him, but he was some black belt that I guess now I don't remember. I remember him, but I don't remember him enough,
I don't remember any of those people. So.
I also remember, I get embarrassed remembering this, but there was a girl, when I was in kindergarten, I was in Taekwondo, and there was a girl who was in 6th grade who was in Taekwondo.
Okay.
And we both went to Bartlett Elementary. And I remember she, like, sprained her ankle one day in Taekwondo. And then I, like, colored her a picture, like a get well picture, and asked my kindergarten teacher if I could go give it to the 6th grader.
Oh, you loser.
I went into her 6th grade class by myself.
God, I'm embarrassed for you.
Yeah, and gave her this picture. And I'm sure she was embarrassed too. I think I had a little crush on her, but I don't know.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So I just came across this event that's happening in San Francisco. It's called Clued Up.
Clued Up.
Yeah. So it says Clued Up is the British detective game that's like a giant outdoor version of the board game Clue. And it's happening in San Francisco. So you make a team of up to 6 people. Between 2 and 6. And you just need a smartphone. And then you need a team name. And then everybody dresses up in like 1920s wear. And then you have to like solve the clue.
Wow, that sounds kind of cool.
Right? Looks fun.
Are you going to get a team?
I don't know. I don't know if I know 6 people here.
I don't know, 6 people?
Well, I know 6 people, but I have like 3 friends. Well, I guess that's enough.
That's enough. That's cool.
What a fun activity. All right.
Yeah,
Noted.
That is a fun activity.
Noted. Okay, well, what else is going on?
Not a whole lot. I finally saw John Wick 2. Still haven't seen the first John Wick, but I saw John Wick 2.
Do you need to see the first one to see the second one?
It didn't seem like it. I pretty much get it.
Okay.
Pretty much got it. I feel like you need to see the second one to see the third one that's coming out.
Okay.
There's some characters from the first one that I'm sure were in the second one.
I think
Probably
I've only seen the
second
second one too. Which is the one that starts with the big like car chase fight?
I think that's the second one.
That's the one I've seen.
He goes to like the gang members stole his car or have his car. Yeah.
That's the one I've seen.
Yeah, that's the one I watched. That Ruby Rose girl, isn't it? Is that her name? Ruby Rose?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. There's a lot of judo and jiu-jitsu in it.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that. I was just like, God, this fighting is happening forever.
Yeah, it's a lot of fighting.
So much
fighting. But it's
fighting.
an action movie, so...
Yeah, I know. I am looking forward to seeing the live-action Aladdin movie. Comes out today, actually.
Oh, does it?
Uh-huh. It does. So, are you going to see it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess eventually. I'm not, like, super excited to see it.
Are you more excited about the live-action Lion King?
I would say I'm equally excited.
You don't like the live-action Disney movies?
They're fine. I don't know. The what ones have come out so far? The Jungle Book.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty
Dumbo.
and the Beast. I didn't see Dumbo. Did I even see Beauty and the Beast?
Beauty and the Beast is good.
Is it a musical?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, there's lots of singing.
I don't remember if I saw Beauty and the Beast or not.
The Christopher Robin, I don't know if you consider that one, but...
No, I didn't see that. Although it's always an option on the plane.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think those are the big ones.
Super excited about it, but... I was excited about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming out until I saw Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, he's funny looking.
Yeah, they just messed up.
He looks like a Dr. Seuss character.
Yeah, not good.
I should have looked that up. Sonic 2020. Got some time on that.
Yeah.
He's funny looking. Why is his leg so skinny?
They messed up. Yeah, compare him to like a picture of actual Sonic the Hedgehog. They just did not do a very good job.
Yeah. He looks... He looks kind of like a teddy bear. Some pictures look better than others. I'll give them that. So maybe it'll be okay?
I guess. I don't know. They all look pretty bad. Like, they made his eyes way too small.
His eyes are definitely way too small. I would agree with that.
There's is it Artist Fixes Sonic? Yeah. If you Google Artist Fixes Sonic, there's a side-by-side of The one on the left is the one the movie people made, and then the one on the right is his version, and his version looks way more like the real Sonic.
Artist fixes Sonic. Oh, yeah. His version is better, but the legs are still so skinny.
Well, his legs are supposed to be really skinny.
The eyes are a big game changer.
Huge game changer. The eyes really do it.
Yeah. I don't know why they just didn't do the eyes right.
The one they made just looks like he's wearing a onesie. It looks stupid.
Who's playing him?
I don't know.
Who plays Sonic? Jim Carrey?
No, he's the villain.
Oh. James, nope. Ben Schwartz. Sonic the Hedgehog.
If you say so.
That's what it is. What's he in?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Oh, that guy.
Dr. Robotnik.
Alright. Well, there's that, I guess.
Oh, that guy's playing him?
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah, he was in Parks and Rec.
Oh, yeah, Parks and Rec. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of things. Interesting. I can't picture what his voice is like, but I don't know.
How familiar are you with the the mythology of Atlantis?
The underground world?
Underground?
Undersea? Underland?
Yeah.
I know about it. I've seen the movie.
Do you know... Okay. Do you know, the basics of what it looked like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
So, it had, 3 rings. There was, a center ring, and then 2 rings of land that surrounded it, and then there was water around it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they don't, really know where it is, or if it was even real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want you to Google Maps the Richat structure. It's called RICHAT structure. And tell me that's not Atlantis.
People seem to think it's Atlantis.
It definitely is.
That's pretty cool. Why do you say that? Do you think there's just no other places with 3 ring circles happening?
I mean, concentric circles like that? Where else is there?
Yeah, that's true. How big is that space? Is that the right size?
I think so. I watched
the image from the plane is kind of cool. Makes it look real big.
Let me see.
I'm just on the Google images. Or the...
Richat structure.
Where's this? Should we go?
Crazy?
Should we dig up some fossils?
It's in Africa.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I would love to go there, but apparently nobody can go there. I don't know if you can or cannot. It's in the middle of Africa.
It's in the middle of, sadly, a country I don't think I've ever heard of.
Mauritania?
Yeah, you know that country?
No, I'm just reading it on the map right now.
I feel weird that I've never heard of it, and it looks kind of big.
Why don't it looks like a lot of Africa. Why don't we look up Mauritania? Let's find out some info about Mauritania.
Why did your pronunciation of it become Italian?
It's in Islamic Republic.
Yeah, I could tell that.
It is the 11th largest sovereign state in Africa.
Wow.
The Sahara Desert is in there. I think this Richat structure is in the Sahara Desert.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Society. Let's look at society. There's about approximately, as of 2016, 4.3 million people there.
Okay.
There's 3 main ethnic tiers: the Bidan, the Moors, and the Haratin.
Okay.
Oh, the Bidan or Moors are the same thing. And there's the Haratin, and then there's the West Africans.
Okay. I know about the Moors. I learned a lot about them while I was in Spain.
Oh, really? I don't know anything about the Moors.
It's
the
like
Moors?
it's kind of like an evolving term for a group of people, but the Moors primarily refers to like a Muslim group. It was like, I think Arabs also apply to like the Moorish culture, but
seems to make sense.
Yeah. There's a lot of really cool like Moorish structures and art in Granada. It's quite beautiful.
Yeah, I get, it's just a country. I don't know why we've never heard of it before.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm concerned.
Yeah.
It's not
this
new.
Rakat structure is something I'm very interested in.
So why we should go.
Yeah, why isn't anybody gone to
Get
investigate?
Some fossils or something. Can't they just put it in a machine and it tells you what it's from? Don't we have technology like that these days? You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Archaeology here is the location of exceptional accumulations of Acheulean artifacts. What's Acheulean?
I'll tell you. Acheulean is an archaeological industry of stone tool manufacture characterized by distinctive oval and pear-shaped hand axes.
Okay, so there's a lot of those there.
Cool. Those tools were produced during the Lower Paleolithic era across Africa and much of West Asia. So
there's also some Neolithic spear points there. God, there's not a whole lot of information on this thing.
Maybe people should go. Why is it so hard to get there?
I don't know. Can I go to the Rakat structure?
When I start typing that can I go to, it's my Google search recommends can I go to the bathroom in Spanish. Probably because of how many Spanish phrases I was Googling. It still wants me to the... Wow, these recommendations are hilarious.
It's called the Eye of the Sahara.
I see that. It does look like an eye.
It does.
It's best to go around December. Tours can be booked. Limited information is available.
Yeah, this is bizarre. I'm pretty convinced that it's Atlantis.
I support it. I think we need to check it out, though, but I support it.
I think so, too.
Although, wasn't Atlantis fictional?
That's widely debated.
Okay.
Nobody really knows for sure.
Who made it up? Stephen King? Didn't he write a book about it?
No. Not even a little bit.
He didn't? What am I thinking of?
I don't know. The story of Atlantis.
Yeah, he did. It's called Hearts in Atlantis.
He didn't make up the myth of Atlantis.
I know, but, that was still a relevant fact that Stephen King wrote a book. And it has the word Atlantis in it. Continue.
The story of Atlantis comes from Socrates, who says he was told the story by another man named Solon a very long time ago.
So much factual evidence there.
Well, that's why people don't know if it's real or not. It was 9,000 BC or something.
Wow, that's like a world I can't even comprehend. 9,000 BC.
I'm pretty sure that's right. Oh, it was
Is that
from
like
Plato,
the mummy
not Socrates.
age?
Not Socrates. It was Plato. No, that's before that. Yeah. So Plato wrote 2 dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, talking about Atlantis. I'm trying to find 9,600 BC is when they say it sank. Atlantis sank.
Okay.
Yeah, the essays he wrote on it are really interesting. But again, nobody knows if it's true or false. But
However,
if it's false, why would he make it up?
I'm not sure. But you know what's funny? When I just Google the word Atlantis,
Mm-hmm.
there is Atlantis Eye Care, San Francisco.
Oh.
Atlantis Yacht Charters. Atlantis Memorials in Sausalito. There's a lot of Atlantis things nearby me. Why?
Wikipedia does say Atlantis is a fictional item. I think that's a little island. It's a little presumptuous of them, I think.
So then how come the Bahamas claimed Atlantis?
Well, there's a very famous hotel in the Bahamas called Atlantis.
Yeah, is it like under the water or no?
No,
Lame.
it's on top of the water.
Mm.
It's just on the island. It's a hotel you can go to. But yeah, people a lot of people claim there where Atlantis was. There's some islands in Greece that claim it used to be Atlantis.
Oh yeah, I see. There's a map here. Possible locations for Atlantis.
Yeah. Some of them, I think the most believed one is, oh wow, that's literally the first thing that came up when I wrote possible. If you
Google
look at,
knows what you're doing.
do you have that map with the yellow dots?
No, I'm looking at an article called, it's from the unmuseum.org.
The Unmuseum.
Mm-hmm. And it's called The Lost Continent of Atlantis.
Interesting.
And then it has a map showing me that it could maybe be in Azores or Greece or Crete or Egypt or this other place in Africa that I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate. Most people think it is somewhere. Plato says it was just beyond the Pillars of Heracles, which is, I don't know what this area is called here, but where Africa and is that Europe? What's right above Africa? Where they
Spain.
almost meet?
And Portugal.
Oh, Spain. Yeah.
Just where I was. Duh.
Yeah, just where you were.
Uh-huh.
So where Africa and that
Which is
country
technically Europe.
meets. Yeah. They think it's just beyond that. So
it's like underwater though, right?
I mean, yeah, the story says it sank.
But this Ricat structure
Looks exactly like it.
I know, but isn't that like above land?
Well, not if you take into account like where water levels were in history.
Water levels like covered that much into Africa?
Yes. I'm making things up, but the video
Sounds
I
like
watched
it.
explained that hypothesis.
Okay.
I just don't remember what they said about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should go find it. Let's go on an Atlantis hunt.
Yeah, I think why not?
All right.
I mean, there's lots of people who've tried to done that, but I've never seen anybody go here.
To this Ricat structure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm interested.
Me too. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I got.
Oh, okay. Great. I got a friend coming, so I could use the time back here,
All right.
as they say in the workplace.
Is that what they say?
Yeah,
if
if a meeting ends like early, it's like, oh, all right, everyone can take 7 minutes back.
That's what they say?
Yeah, it's like, great, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get some cookies.
Okay.
Yeah, take the time back. It's
All
yours
right.
now. You take it back.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Well, you go ahead and take that time back.
I'm going to take it back, but first I'm going to tell people about us. So, sorry for our little break, but I had to go on a vacation. We're back, though. And technically when this airs, it is Memorial Day weekend. So, happy Memorial Day. What's the workout you're supposed to do on Memorial Day? Do you know?
Murph?
The Murph? Is everyone doing a Murph?
Or Murphy?
Yeah, something like that. The Murph? Murphy? Oh, the Murph. Yep.
Murph.
Are you doing a Murph?
Do the Murph. Now my back is messed up.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Can't
not
do
doing
any
the
kind of
Murph.
lifting.
I got a hurt knee, so no Murphing for me. Anyway, have a nice Memorial Day. Maybe have some hot dogs.
Oh my God, we were at Marty's retirement party thing yesterday at the King County Cougars game, which was
wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of people at the retirement party. Not many people actually there watching the game.
Yeah.
But they had this food catered, and the brats were amazing.
I feel like ball game brats are just there's something next level about them.
I had a hamburger and 3 brats.
What?
And
3?
Yeah.
You ate like 4,000 calories with the buns. With the buns?
Also, yeah, with the buns and
Jesus.
a little bit of potato salad. They had these little like single serve ice cream things. I had 2 of those.
Cow, wow, you made the most of your time.
Yeah, it was really good food.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway. All right. Well, on that note, you can tweet at us at @the_podcafe or email us at podcafe.contact@gmail.com. You can listen to us on Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, Libsyn, all the places you get your podcasts. And if you do, download us, rate us, review us, 5 stars us, all the things. And we'll be back in action now on our consistent schedule here. So.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, bye.